honey baby, this ain't it, because I have an Ivy League degree and I'm a sitting state senator.
I'm a PhD.
It's not about what I'm wearing. It's not about what I'm doing. They won't respect me regardless.
Guys, I ain't gonna hold you up. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I look at some of these articles and I really genuinely question, are we living in a simulation? Is this shit, are we living in fact or are we living in fiction? Is this really and truly our reality? You guys are probably like, what is MTR even talking about? Well, let's get after it. Rhode Island Senator Tiara Mack responds following intense backlash of her twerking in a bikini to encourage voting. So you see the photo of the young lady right here, and you'll see on a handstand on my American band. Y'all remember that shit from back in the day, don't lie. Anyway, so the lovely young lady says, damn, twerking upside down really makes the conservative, unhinged internet accounts pop off on a Monday. What's hilarious about this is she calls it unhinged, but there's conservatives as well as liberals alike that are taking a look at the way that you're choosing to demonstrate yourself, and they're thinking that is unhinged. But, you know, not living in a land of accountability nowadays. Let's just blame other people for being unhinged for your ridiculousness. Anyway, the Shade Room reports social media has been in an uproar regarding Rhode Island Senator Tiara Mack, who recently posted a risque TikTok video in an effort to secure votes. Tiara Mack decided to post a short video of herself twerking in a bikini upside down, and the response was likely the opposite of what she intended. However, she responded on Twitter and seems to be unbothered by all the newfound attention. Thoughts? Let's get in it. Here's what she wrote on the Twitters. Can the media cover any policy wins had by the youngest black state senator in Rhode Island? As a black queer woman, you should all know the answer. It's no. Let's them carry on their narrative. Me, I'm gonna be joyful, free, and unbothered.
Am I surprised that the internet is more ready to talk about me twerking upside down on America's birthday yesterday than they are ready to talk about any of the policy wins I had this year or any of the other accomplishments that I've had outside of the Senate chamber, inside of the Senate chamber? I'm not surprised that they would rather talk about me shaking my ass.
You see this happening all the time, whether it be, famous actors or politicians. When they do something egregious or unbecoming, they virtue signal. She's attempting to demonstrate her good character through her policy wins and being the first black woman in that state to be able to do that. But ma'am, it doesn't take away of the way that you are demonstrating yourself in 4K for everyone to see. Mixed with the smooth dash of identity politics as a black queer woman, you all should know the answer. Well, as a black queer woman, they're covering you twerking. Your policy wins is a part of your job. But even our representatives are a part of this entitlement culture, expecting to be praised for doing what they've been elected to do. What you've accomplished should not be newsworthy in any other place but Rhode Island. Why? Because that's your job. This is going to reach national headlines because it's absolutely fundamentally ridiculous. Don't you understand the logic in that? But what's happening here is as a result of third wave feminism that has taken the women's liberation movement and what it stood for, and it has turned it into a global display of insanity. Just imagine a male politician doing a parody of him in a strip club paying strippers to get votes. Would he still even have a political career to clean up afterwards? I think not. Let's go over some of the comments. Abigail writes, do black women want to be taken seriously? If so, do we have black women who show off their bodies, use vulgar language, and sexualize everything as a representation in the media? Oh, but they'll hate me for saying this, by the way. So shout out to Abigail, because we focus on behavior over here, but it seems impossible for some of these women to separate their behavior from their race. Irrespective of you being a black woman, what is the behavior? Anyway, where are the women of elegance and grace? Hashtag Tiara Mack. Let's go on. Not only is Rhode Island Senator Tiara Mack twerking for votes, but she's also pushing a sex ed bill to teach 6 to 12 grade students how to what? By adding comprehensive pleasure. Whoa. Tariq Nasheed, this Rhode Island Senator Tiara Mack, who the white Democrats brag about being the first openly LGBTQ black person elected to Rhode Island Senate, she is twerking for votes. Hey, Democrats, please don't give Cory Booker any ideas.
The consistency and the dedication in which the media decides to target black queer women, myself, in ways that are unproductive to the narrative it's lazy, it's tacky, and quite frankly, I'm over it.
So, like 2 days ago, I got arrested by my ex-boyfriend because I was banging on his window because he got mad about me sleeping with some other guy. Either way, he got me arrested. I was handcuffed, and I was so sad, and I was so mad, but I still banged on his window.
You know what's crazy is you can see the lack of accountability in her eyes. Like, it's like right around this period. It's like right around this period right here. Wait a minute. You cheated on him. You then banged on his door because he didn't want to be with your for the streets ass anymore. And he got me arrested. You got arrested because you were banging on his door. Women like her will act crazy to get you to react. Don't get into your emotions and handle it stoically and appropriately. He was a cop. You can't do that on his watch. He has a reputation and a profession to uphold. Get your crazy ass out of here. Jesus.
Either way, he got me arrested. I was handcuffed, and I was so sad, and I was so mad. But I still banged on his window multiple times. The guy that handcuffed me, he was super cute. And I was like, hey.
Yeah, like I said, she's for everyone. When the role of masculine authority diminishes within a society, the result is a general lack of respect for men and male authority. If a man was caught banging on the windows of a woman and then after that man was arrested, was caught seducing one of the arresting officers, at most, he'd be put on the sex offenders list, and at the least, he'd be dragged through the court of public opinion, which you already know is a losing battle. Morgan Freeman was accused of inappropriate behavior as well as harassment. Let's go over what that was.
Right when I walked into the room, he began making sexually suggestive comments to me. Now, as an entertainment reporter for over a decade, it was unlike anything I truly have ever experienced. One of those comments was caught on tape. In this comment that's on tape, he says to me, "Boy, do I wish I was there," while looking me up and down. I was 6 months pregnant at the time, and his co-stars Alan Arkin and Michael Caine were seated on either side of him and actually looked at him when he made this comment to me. Again, it was caught on tape, and take a note of Freeman's eyes in this clip.
Time I congratulate the woman on being pregnant, and she wasn't. And so I've never done it again. For 50 years, I've never done it.
You've learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson.
Boy, do I wish I was there.
This movie is...
As you see, that was quick right there, but there were other comments made to me by Freeman before and after this one, but they were not caught on tape.
Y'all remember not too long ago I did that video on that book, DAMN. Acronym DAMN stood for Destroy a Man Now. And it was pretty much a step-by-step guide on how to use allegations to destroy a man in his career. This woman, as well as other women like her, make it very difficult for women that have actually been sexually assaulted to come forward, all because of false accusations just like the one that we watched. It's crazy too, because it also makes me think about that viral gym video that we went over about a week or so ago, where she got pissed when the guy just looked at her from across the gym.
Okay, I thought so. Keep it pushing.
Wow. But this is a prime example of the woke police, where people are guilty by assumption. And more often than not, it's men that are guilty by assumption, especially when it comes from a woman saying, he did something bad towards me. And from that point on, his words or whatever it is that he did are weaponized against him. Thankfully, in this situation, they had the tapes in order to prove it. The last two clips are very similar, so I decided to kind of put them together. It's Steph Curry and Drake turning down fans. Let's watch. The girl thought Drake was gonna give her some attention. Watch the girl right here, and I believe her boyfriend is the one that's standing right behind her. Let's watch.
This is the energy I like to see right here. This right here.
So I was actually looking at the comments of this video on Twitter, and you had one half of the people saying, well, he just didn't see her. The other half of the people was saying that he did it on purpose. And truth be told, we'll never know. But what I wanted you guys to take notice of is the look that they give you when they acknowledge and respect the grind, the hustle, and what you've ascended to. This is what it means to be a man of value. The men want to be you, and the women want you. And here goes a Steph Curry video. This one's real short too. Pay attention. Steph is right here. Get off me. What's crazy though is I look like it's a security right behind him. If the genders was switched, oh man, the dude would have got an uppercut straight to hell. Power, status, wealth, resources, health, and recognition are the primal forces that women are attracted to. So much so, multiplied with their conquest of dating up, is that they will try to disrespect the woman that you're with or the woman that you're married to get a piece of you. This is why you should continue to work on your purpose and your value in life. Women shouldn't feel the need that they're settling for you, irrespective of their delusion or unrealistic standards that they live in. But they should be able to discern your value based off of your utility or your results. Steph just happens to be a global superstar, so he's gonna get it at a ridiculous level. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre Tourism Reviews at gmail.com. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's compilation. I know that I did. Make sure when you comment down below, you leave a timestamp so I know exactly which portion of the video that you are speaking about. Last but not least, I got a dope ass, bomb ass Patreon. If you're interested in getting into my inner circle, my MT army, click the link down below, beam up, see all the dope things that's in store. We're gonna be initiating a singles mixer up there as well for all of the dudes, all of the ladies that have come through to the Discord server. If you're looking to meet some people from around the country, politic, build a community, and then see what's up with the singles, y'all already know where to find me. Until next time, YouTube, peace.